name is Grandmaster Andreglenn. 360 Combat is the system. Today we're going to go over close quarter confrontations, going to lethal force with the firearm. Today I'll be using this laser trainer. Works really well. See those nice shots? We want to cover a couple of things, reloads, draws, and things of this nature, but just so you see exactly what you can do and what you can't do. But more importantly, putting bullets on bodies when it counts, and not doing it from a shooting range distance of target shooting, but understanding it's going to happen right here. It's going to happen right here. What's going on? Hey, my man, hey, back up. I don't know you like that, man. Back up, back up. Taking inventory, seeing what's going on around you. Is it him? Is it multiple opponents? Or is it just one? So we're going to cover that. I'm going to do a couple shots so you can see exactly what it takes to achieve a shot from this distance. Same thing with the police department. You close up, they say license registration, the gun battle starts here. It doesn't start way back here like you do at the shoot range. It starts right here. This is reality. This is reality. This is where it starts at. This is where all the fighting and everything else starts at. This is where all these things go bad at. It goes bad in here, okay? So, from this distance, hey man, I don't know you, back up, don't come any further. He keeps coming to you. Now you got a chance to do some things, because why? Time is not on your side, especially in this kind of environment. They dictate the time and what they can do to you, and when they're gonna do it to you. You determine what you're gonna do once it happens, and you can't be half-hearted. You got to do it 110%. So this is one of the drills we're gonna go through. Talking, it escalates, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna fuck you up, whatever. Okay, cool. That palm heel to the face. I use my hand. I come up high as I can. I draw back. Chest, face. I'll do that again. Sometimes, I want you to think about this. You may not have time to do the classic two-hand grab. You might have to just do the thumb up high, get it out to handle your business. So, you must think about all these things when this is going on. I know a lot of people like to practice two hands. You might not have time to get to two hands. I might have to shoot one hand. I might have to get the gun with one hand, okay? So, all these things are very important. We're gonna go over step by step, but I want you to see the distance factor of where we at. I'm never gonna let it get this close, okay? Arm's length is where my trigger for me. Come any closer than that, it's go time. Because I'm gonna let you know way before that hey, you can stay right there. When you start closing the distance, now we got a different situation. So I'm just gonna go one step slowly. My palm heel takes his balance. For him to come in and rush me, everything has to come back 100% in front of me to be aggressive. But once I take that balance, now I'm able to what? Defend myself. Because I'm what? I'm protecting me. The VIP. I'm the VIP. So, understand the difference in doing these techniques. And once again, what you saw me do, I stuck it in, what happens? Oh, got some garment in the clothing. So that's why everything you do has to be done religiously over and over again. You'll see me seat the gun, you'll see me sweep to make sure there's no shirt in the holster and inside the holster, and especially the trigger guard, and you'll see me pull on the magazine to make sure the magazine is seated correctly. Okay? So, you'll see me do that every time. So it's just a creature of habit, and that's what you want to be, a creature of habit, because why? Your life is on the line. So your success rate has to be there with repetition. So, you go up from here, hey, what's going on? Hey man, I don't know you, man, stay where you at. I'm gonna fuck you up, give me your money. Hey man, look. Now, what? I'm right here, okay? Did I force the gun all the way out? At first, no. I took my shots right here. Because we're close quarter distance. He could grab my gun at this point in time. But if I wait and do this and fire, he's already on top of my gun, okay? Now, let's look at that again. One, this hand comes down, grabs the garment, takes it up high, you can take it around, clears that weapon, grab that weapon, clear the holster, marry those hands together. You might step off. But understand the basics. 2 to the chest, 3 to the face. 2 to the chest, 3 to the face. It's all about my survival. If I'm stepping off the X, I'm not standing here fighting with him all night right here. You see me what? You see me move. And I must understand how to acquire targets at different angles. Whether he's facing me or whether he's sideways. Ribs, lungs, brain. Got to understand how to acquire these targets. Same thing when you see what? The fatal T. If it's sideways, where am I aiming at? Ear canal, ear cavity. Small of the brain. Sever the brain stem. I'm trying to stop you from hurting me. That's my objective. To stop you from hurting me. My life's on the line. So, once again, you see me do what? I'm not going to look down. I'm going to use my thumb. Put my shirt up. Around. Make sure what? The shirt's not in the holster. It's not in the trigger guard. The weapon is seated. I pull in the magazine. I cover it. But if I'm always looking down at my gun and doing all this other stuff, what if another person comes? Okay? Always look at these things. I might have scanned, didn't see nobody, put my gun away, and all of a sudden the guy comes out again. So always be prepared. That's why repetition counts. So once again, I'm gonna step to the right this time. Hey man, hey man, hey, look. I don't know you, I don't know what's going on. I'm right here. Hand placement, everything's together. Marrying the hands together. My shot placement, I can see right here. Bang, 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 bang. Got the heart, got the face. 2 chest, 3 head. I can cover, I can look. I can even get off the X again. Change directions. I gotta make it to where what? My survival is absolute. I gotta make sure I do everything in my power to make sure that I'm taken care of. So, my striking is aggressive. I'm not striking like this. I don't have anything on that, okay? My striking is aggressive. Okay? Your life's on the line. We're not playing pancakes here, okay? My life's on the line. I might have said, hey man, what's going on, what's going on? I might have touched his arm and he tried to throw a punch. I step off the line, hit him in the throat. Now, I'm back here again. Okay? You gotta be quick with this. Trigger control, trigger reset, I squeeze. Here, I come back. I want that reset, I want to be right back on the gun again, the trigger again, okay? So understand your weapon system. Understand what makes it work. Not be slapping the trigger. Understand. I'm moving. I might move off the X a little more, just to look around. Get a better view, vantage point. So, 2 hands with the appendix carry, or around. Once, clear. Pull magazine, make sure the magazine's seated. Looking around. 2 hands, same thing. He might have tried to grab me. I might have tried to grab in the middle, grab the shirt, pull it up with the elbow, going forward. Clear the weapon. You see I got the weapon up and out the holster? And you see what I did what? I moved to get what? I don't need to see the sights, I'm this close. I know where I can put the sights at. Bang, 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 bang. So take your time. That's why dry fire practice is so important. I want you to be able to do this. Take it out, clear, put it back. Whether it's outside the pants holster, here, bang, clear. I should be able to do like this. Not even think about it. And you see this, I do this with all my striker fire weapons. I want to make sure the gun is in battery. If the gun comes out of battery, gun won't fire. So I do this as a safety precaution. Make sure the same thing. Nothing's in the trigger guard. And also this holster has a highest shield. to keep more material from going in the trigger guard, but it's your responsibility to make sure. And I pull on the magazine to make sure the magazine is seated properly. Make sure your holster is in the same position every time. If you put your gun holster on, 1 week it's over here, 1 week it's over here, 1 week it's back here. When something go down, where you gonna grab to? So practice this, practice this. Everything has to be practiced. So think, one, you might be a security guard, you might be a police officer. I gotta be able to get to the weapon. Whether I have a hood, a safety hood on it, a snap, a trigger guard safety on it, you gotta know what those are when you reach for that gun. Manipulate those under stress and duress. Move, mirror those hands, put those hands together, get that target, shots on targets. Because he might be chasing me. I can still move backwards. I can still go left. I still go, and I want to be able to aim the same spot no matter where I'm going. I don't care which way you use your feet is moving, you should still be able to manipulate this gun. Because why? You're looking at the sights. But when this altercation is here, I'm not looking at no sights. Nor am I pressing the gun on the person. That knocks the gun out of battery, which means the slide goes back. Just a little bit makes this gun inoperable. It will not fire around in the chamber. If you notice, I keep mine back here. So I have room for clearance for the slide. Keep this hand out the way. And I'm able to put rounds on target. You might be trying to get on top of me. Bang, I'm right here. I push away. And I'm aiming for what? Center mass. Center mass shots. Center mass shots. It's called a handgun for a reason. Handgun, one hand. So if I can't feel comfortable pulling it out, work the body. If the person starts going down, I've seen guys take a few shots and still be standing there. So understand that adrenaline works for you and them. Put the shots where they belong. Put the shots. See, put everybody in the 10 ring aiming here. No, this is what stops you. I'm not wasting time here. I want to stop you. I don't want to shoot 15 times. I want to stop you till you quit having the ability to hurt me. So, your shot placement. That's why dry fire and laser drill training is so important. You see, I put it away. I do the same thing over and over, and I know, and I see it, and I feel it. See my thumb? I do the same thing over and over again. Pull the magazine. I don't think about it, okay? I want no problems, I want no problems. You're a security guard, police officer, whatever the case may be. How you're interviewing stance. You're talking to a person. Nobody stands flat-footed when they're talking to people, especially in a professional setting. Police officers, security guards. So your bladed stance is your friend. Whether you're taking police reports, something might happen. I make myself available to do what I gotta do. I make myself available. So, you're gonna see me do more shooting now. I'm only aiming one spot. That's just me. I'm only aiming for this much. I'm only aiming for this. Fatal T, eye sockets. Nose, top of lip, right here. So from here on out, those are the only places you'll see me take the shots at. But when I say walking the shots and things of that nature, walking the shots mean what? Which means I'm walking up the person's body. Because why? Why is that important when I say walking the shots? Because once I clear the holster, where's the gun pointing at? So I'm at probably about kneecap level, kneecap thigh level, okay? I'm at pelvic level, my lower stomach. So that's why when I pull this gun up, you see me go what? To my chest level. It's at my chest level. It's at my chest level. Even if I bring my hand back, it's at my chest level, okay? That's why we practice. You gotta practice this stuff. If you do the car system, we sideways. We mirror the hand this way. Now I just blaze you with targets. And that's been practicing all day long. So it's the difference in which shooting system you use. Weaver, isosceles, doesn't matter. It's just the fact that would I go this target shooting? No, I'm right here. He's close up. Bullets on bodies. So slowly think about everything that we're doing. The reason why, the why is so important. Why you pick what kind of holster. Whether it's outside the pants holster or it's inside the pants holster. Why? Gotta understand that. What climate you're working in. What climate you live in. Does it work on jogging pants? Does it work on, do I have to have a belt with it? Do, pancake holster, I can slip it in. All these things you want to think about. But I want you to pay attention to what? If I cannot get to the weapon, what difference does it make? It's not helping me, it's going to hurt me. I got to be able to fight to the weapon. If I'm able to back up and get to the weapon, that's a different ball game also. But I must make sure I'm available to get to the weapon. Okay? So your situational awareness, whether you're a police officer, military personnel, security guard, private citizen, whether you got a Boost mobile store, whatever the case may be, you got a concealed carry license, whatever, you got a weapon on you, how are you going to use it? How are you going to dress that day? All these things I want you to think about. This right here snippet I'm giving you is just a thinking process I want you guys to have. The what if, what if this happens, what if this happens, what if that happens? What if I get out and I'm getting in a fight and I forget to put a round in the chamber? Now I'm like, I pull the trigger, nothing happens, I pistol punch this guy, then I rock it, then I go, okay? You gotta have an answer for every one of these things. If I go, back, it goes click, I'll pistol punch, I take my finger out the trigger guard, I pistol punch him in the face, punch him in the chest with it, punch him in the throat with it. I rack it, then I go back to handling business, okay? If I pistol punch, magazine out, another magazine in, rack it, or hit the slide release. Bang, 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 go right back to business, okay? But the why you carry a weapon, is for defense of you, your family, it's your job, how much time you put behind a weapon. All these things are so important. That's why this little intro segment I'm giving you is so important. I want you to challenge your mind. Why? Why you do what you do? Why? Okay? Is that holster moving around or is it in the same spot? Do you got keepers on your belt if you're a police officer or a security guard? Put those keepers on the belt so that holster stays in the exact same position. Is it loose? Is it tight? If somebody grabs this belt, is it gonna move around? When I stop fighting with the gun, when I get ready to grab the gun, is it where I'm supposed to be at? Or did he move it all the way around my pants? Okay? So all these things are the whys. This is so important. That's why I'm doing this, so you understand the why. So each one of these little episodes, I'm gonna be addressing something. Addressing a different topic every time. But I want you guys to think about that. Why? Why? I'm carrying a gun, carry it. You got a permit, carry it. You have a store and valuables, carry it. Got a wife and kids, carry it. Does nothing if it's in a lockbox in the safe somewhere and I gotta run off. It doesn't serve any purpose. So, all the new gun owners out there, from California to Georgia to New York, get the permits, carry your guns. It's dangerous out here. But you gotta know everything about that gun. Is it single action, double action, striker fire, all these different things. Do I want to carry a leather holster, Kydex holster, mold injection plastic holster? How am I going to practice? If this is a real firearm, you take the mag out. When I'm doing training, I put no live rounds anywhere I'm training at, even when I'm having my real weapon. And even that, I take the magazine out and I put the barrel out. And I have a barrel insert that goes inside my Glock. Boop, pop it in there. So I can still move around and do contact drills with my actual weapon. So think about the why. You have a gun. It is an essential piece of equipment, okay? Essential piece of equipment. Understand that. Once again, put it back up. Don't think about it. Do it. Check it. How I'm gonna do it. Hand, you see me come around my waist, checking it. I get the magazine. I'm loading this up. See, got me thinking about it now. Because why? I'm searching for a why. Because what I do, I didn't put it where I'm used to carrying it at. I put it back, so what I had to do, I had to fish for it. I don't want to fish for it. I want to go bang and know exactly where it's at. Muscle memory, repetition, just like anything else, okay? That repetition, I ain't thinking about it. I'm not fishing. Okay? Everything we do for a reason. Okay? Check it. No material in the holster. Magazine is seated. Magazine is completely seated. And the handgun is seated. So when I grab it, I get a high-tang grip. Not this. That's not a high-tang grip. So all the devil is in the details. You start shooting like this, that's why. Grab that gun, that'd be a high-tang grip. As soon as you come out, it should be a high-tang grip. Shouldn't have to think about it, okay? High-tang grip every time. Fingers outside the trigger guard every time. Until I want to destroy something that's trying to harm me, then I'm taking the slack up and things of that nature. All those videos will cover it. Each one of these videos will cover a little bit of all this stuff we're talking about. But I want you to understand muscle memory, why it's important, why repetition is important. All these things are done for your purpose so you can get home at the end of the day when faced with a violent attacker. There's a difference between what? A robber, which usually breaks down in the daytime. Home invaders, meaning multiple people. They come in at night, they want you to open up the safe. It's multiple people. Like I got the target right here. Target right here, okay? You got multiple people. You got multiple situations you might be dealing with. Multiple situations you might be dealing with. Okay? You gotta come out the kitchen. Oh, bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Hit, oh. I gotta be able to shoot forward, backwards, move. Gotta be able to shoot opposite. Shoot. I'm not even thinking about it. Because why? Your life is on the line. You don't have time. It has to be what? Muscle memory. Everything, muscle memory. Thank you for watching this little introduction. Each one of these videos, we're going to cover something else, but I want to give you something to think about. Think about, okay? All this go together. Stick, knife, there. It's all together, okay? Think about it. Grandmaster Andreglenn, 360 Combat. Thank you.